I figured I'd let the demo run and show you guys the story, translated with subtitles, of course. The story hasn't changed much, aside from Strategian releasing the Grandmaster from his burial chamber, and the Grandmaster has killed off most of the Striders, and only a remaining few, Hiryu included, have made it their mission to destroy the Grandmaster once and for all. And here the tutorial is going to run. Not much has changed from the previous game, other than an improved physics and a bit looser controls. When you attach to the wall, you can also scale it very quickly by holding against it and constantly pressing the jump button. Right here, this is how cops aim, or gangsters point their guns at you in China. They get into a crane pose and fire their gun at you. But you can also double jump in the air, and you can also run by pressing the back or forward a second time very quickly. And you just execute the Savage Slash by pressing down and up in the attack button very quickly. The sword power-up will increase your damage. And here's the explanation of the boost item, which I rarely use. Once you activate it with the circle button, a time bar will appear, and you'll be able to shoot these projectiles from the sword. But once the bars run out, your time is up. Let's continue on with stage 1, shall we? I have to pretty much admit, Stage 1, Neo Hong Kong City, pretty much got me into the game because of its impressive 3D background visuals contrasting with 2D sprites. Makes it look like a late 1990s anime, doesn't it? Sort of like Cowboy Bebop. But I digress. Be careful when you jump off the edge of the highway there, because otherwise you'll fall into the fire. And yes, that fat person that has a gigantic claw for an item, as well as shooting missiles from its chest, is a terrorist. Whenever it winds up to take a whack at you, just slide to the other side, and just continue to attack it. And in this hallway, I successfully demonstrate how to quickly scale the wall. But after you attack this machine, immediately climb the wall and grab the Sun Sun item, and proceed to jump from wall to wall. Otherwise, all those scoring items will disappear, and you'll miss out on an important score add-on to your bonus at the end of the stage. And that spider form is a weakling. Just use the Savage Slash, avoid its diagonal laser, and you'll take it down in no time at all. And then the mid-boss for this scene is another spider form. It'll shoot missiles at you, which are easy to avoid, but you also want to avoid the miniature minions with swords that attack you on the sides of the wall. Just attack the spider form some, and leap to the other side of the wall. That's all there is to it. here's a vertical climbing section. Somehow I get lucky in dodging that enemy's kamikaze attack. And after you get the items at the right, climb under this platform here, or else you'll miss out on the Yashichi scoring item. Attack right here when the miniature minions fall from the sky. Go left and you'll find some extra enemies to kill for some extra points. If you go over to the right, you'll find another enemy that appears and kamikazes into you. At the top of this scene is a Sun scoring item. Grab the sword power-up and the Sun scoring item, and immediately exit the stage. Unless you want to stick around a bit to grab some extra points from the miniature minions who appear from the opening at the top. But next up is the return of the female Kunyang martial artists, Tongpu, Saifu, and Beipu. Tongpu uses her assist attack from Marvel vs. Capcom 1. The others use a diagonal jump kick, and they shoot projectiles at you by kicking the air. Once you attack them once, they backflip away from you and then just reappear. But they're pretty much no problem or no threat to you at all. The only threat here in this section are the tiger forms and Solo. Yes, the mechanical bounty hunter from the first game is back, with a vengeance. The little hiccups is just the result of my recording software, Fraps. It's pretty good, but it takes up a lot of space. If you climb the underside of this satellite dish and slash the air, you'll find a Forgotten World scoring item. I can safely say that I've practiced Stage 0 and Stage 1 more times than any other stage. The first fight with Solo is a joke. He just acts like a normal enemy and runs away. Attack the air where the arrow is pointing at, and you'll find another Yashichi bonus item. Right here, where I jumped, is a cow scoring item that I missed. Aside from shooting multiple shots at you, Solo will also shoot energy rings at you from his shoulders. Wait for them to lock onto you, and then run away. It's easier if you use the Savage Slash on Solo once he stops in the air and launches energy rings at you. But if you get hit and lose your sword power-up, there's another one at the right, close by the tower. If you choose to climb the tower during the fight, you'll find a Forgotten World scoring item at the top, waiting for you at the pole. And Solo runs away to fight again another day. And here's the boss, the Emperor Dragon, which shoots energy shots from its mouth, fires an electric current throughout its body, and will also turn around to attack you after it flashes for a bit. This is actually a pretty fun boss fight because it flies all over the sky and you have to climb around its body, all the while avoiding its energy shots from its body and trying to get the hidden scoring items. But this is the result of my pure skill, an A rank, because I practiced the game, this stage over and over.
アホかお前は。お前などがあのお方に近づけるとでも思っているのか。世界はあのお方の手の中にある。この町の運命もお前の運命もだ。ス トライダー。
だから貴様は飼い犬なのさ。
And that's stage 1 for you folks. Stay tuned for stage 2. To be continued. Bye-bye.